I feel like I've always had the capacity to play well in major championships and contend consistently. A lot of things have to go right in majors for you to play well, and your whole game has to be on. And so I felt like at Valhalla, especially after Augusta, that was the second time that I'd played well in a major, and it kind of gave me that confidence I could just keep moving forward with that at every major, and keep hammering down on majors and besides the Open Championship, which I feel like is something I've got to continue to work on, which I am rigorously working on. I feel like I'm moving in the right direction with giving myself a lot of multiple chances to win these major championships. So I felt like at Valhalla last year, it was more of an assurance of saying, "Hey, I can do this, and I can do this for a long time, God willing." I'm going to continue to just try and play my best golf.
Only, what is it, 6 people now in history that have been able to do it? Yeah. I mean, I would love to do it. Obviously, it's not easy. And I think obviously it would be a lot more in my mind if I were to win a third different one, kind of like Jordan has been able to do. But as in right now, if I ever had a thought, I'll focus more on quantity of majors rather than which ones, right? Obviously. In the sense of, let's say I never achieve it, I'd rather have a situation like Sir Nick Faldo where he has 6 of 2 of them instead of having maybe 3 different ones, right? If that makes any sense. So now if you get all 4 of them, even if you won each one once, I think it's so significant that you might take that over 6, right? So, but as in right now, I rather just think more about number 3, and if it happens to be the Open or the PGA, then I'll focus on a possible Grand Slam. But as in right now, I don't want to think about it too much. But yeah, of course, I think it's a goal of all of us who play the game.
I mean, you show up the next week, but you like, for instance, this week I'm showing up coming off of a tournament that I won, and that's always a good feeling. Like you can definitely ride some of that momentum. I think when I look back at my career, it would be silly to say that I don't ride some of the momentum from those wins. I like to think I don't ride a lot of the momentum from the missed cuts or poor starts or whatever it is. Like I feel like I've always been pretty decent at bouncing back. You know, I look at a year like last year where I was tired at the end of the year, and I had a really poor start in Colorado going into East Lake, and was able to kind of bounce back and have a really good week at East Lake and finish off the year the right way. And you know, when you look at when I got my first win in 2022, I won some tournaments pretty quickly after that, and so it'd be silly to say that I don't ride some of that momentum, but I do try to do my best to treat each week as their own tournament. But I mean, it's silly to not ride positive momentum.